It'd be even worse than the last time. Well, make sure you tune in with Janie Morgan, and that's she'll prove that. That's for sure. Hey, it is 18 past the hour of 8 o'clock. We're sitting right now at 19 degrees here in Fort Dodge. Well, it's time for our derailment, like we do every Thursday. Our buddy Joe Denim, dude, you look like a fly with glasses. What is going? What is going on?
Well, why don't you swat me then?
Swap your glasses?
SWAT, like swat a fly.
Oh, SWAT.
Oh,
SWAT.
yeah.
Got you. SWAT you then. Okay, I can do that. I can do that.
Yeah, how's it going?
It's April Fool's, man. I mean, it's your holiday.
I know.
You are the reason why this holiday started, because they try to take everything you do in 365 and shove it into one day, and it's like that's all we can do.
I pulled a new one last night. I pulled into a parking lot, and it wasn't really a spot. There weren't any spots left. So I just got out with a can of white spray paint, made my own parking spot. It was great. It's going to take a lot of rain for that to wash off.
Way to go, man. Way to set the bar. That's how it should work.
So that's not a spot. I'm like, yeah, it is now.
Do you have anything planned for your household on this April Fool's? I'm sure Lynn and the kids have got their guard up like the minute it hits 12 o'clock on April 1.
The thing is every day is April's Fool's Day. So, yeah, they're pretty much over all my antics. But no, I don't know. I've got a couple up my sleeve I'll hit them with. But I don't want to tell them because they might be listening.
Right. Or they might be watching. Exactly right, my man. Hey, I got to tell you, ever since last week, I have had so many people message me and say, I'm eating Dots pretzels. It's insane. I mean, I've had so many people message me. I even had, yes, there they are again. I had people bring me some Dots pretzels. I've had some people sending me pictures of them eating Dots pretzels. One person sent me a picture of them eating Dots pretzels that was more of an adult picture.
Okay.
And so I messaged back and said, dude, you need to hold that bag down a little bit further. You
got to, hey, Stumpy, that's a pretzel.
Well, if Stumpy, if you used a pretzel, that would cover. But anyway,
we're gonna need a bigger fig leaf.
Oh goodness! But I'll tell you what, it's become such a huge thing now. We got to get Dots, like we were talking about last week, to sponsor our gig every week.
I think we do. And I know you don't drink, but man, they're the perfect beer drinking companion. They're so good. But we are not going to spend another hour talking about how great Dots is.
Nope, we're not. We're going to talk about how good this water is this morning.
Everyone knows how good Dots is. There's no sense in wearing it out again about Dots.
So what do you got for weather down there, man? So
it is about 49 and sunny. It's going to be perfect for the next 6 days. It's going to get cold tonight. So we have a project that the guys are trying to get some bamboo planted. Have you ever planted bamboo?
How do you do that without breaking it?
Yeah, well, it's really aggressive, those bamboo plants.
Wow.
So they got to get some of those in the ground. Go figure.
What are you building with bamboo?
A privacy fence. This guy wants to not see his neighbor, so he said, "I want something fast growing." I'm like, "Bamboo's for you."
So your neighbor is wanting you to put up a privacy fence. I gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, here, have a Dots. Let's be friends. No, my neighbor actually bought me a gift card to Party Fowl, which is like this chicken joint. I don't know why. I'm not sure what I did, but he just kind of gave me a card. I'm like, really? Okay, here you go. Yeah.
Well, that's impressive. Weird. That's very impressive. So I take it you've been up to Memphis lately because I think the Elvis estate is missing a set of Elvis glasses.
In fact, I'm headed there right after this. I'm going to give these bad boys back. No, these have snake skin on the top. I don't know if you can see them. There's snake skin up there. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, pretty handy.
Are they prescription glasses or are they just?
No.
I want to look fashionable glasses.
I just wear them to keep the lights off of my eyes. Being the gingers that we are, that those bright lights will mess with your head. So.
Isn't that the truth? Do you being a ginger, are you like the rest of us in that category? Do you just, the minute you walk out in the sun, you're just instant fried?
Yeah, I have to take the dome light out of my truck so I don't get a sun. That's how bad it is. Like I got to put SPF on just to drive. No, I have to wear. I get the worst headaches on cloudy days because that UV or whatever. I don't know if I have enough pigment in my eyes or something, but no, I get headaches. So I have to wear glasses like sunglasses like all the time.
Wow. Yeah, I wear sunglasses all the time too. I have to wear them in the wintertime when it's been snowing because
yeah.
I get snowblind bad.
Yeah. Yep. That's what Ronnie Millsap had. I think he was snowblind.
Well, I just take after the Edgar Winter style of wearing wearing sunglasses and so forth.
That guy was so white.
He was Snow White, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. That's where mayonnaise comes from, I think.
The Winter Brothers.
Yeah.
Edgar and Johnny.
Yeah, Hellman's. Edgar Hellman's Winners Mayonnaise Man.
Edgar and Johnny Hellman's Winners.
Yes.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah, with their new hit single spread.
Tastes delicious on a steak, I'm telling you. It really does.
Wait, you put mayonnaise on a steak?
Really? Do I do that?
I was going to say, that's just rude. You should use A1.
No, A1 wouldn't let me. I tried. She's like, no, I'm not going there. And then so
get on this meat. Oh my God. That's funny.
Woo! Anyway,
there we went.
It didn't take long, man.
There's the station. There's the station, and we missed it again.
Speaking of A1, you need to get her to, and I know she's the boss, so I'm addressing this at her actually, to send me a good, clean, clear copy of Backroad Road Rage. I've got people asking, man. I got people saying, when do we get to hear this thing?
That is so good. I'm going to call over there. I will call over there today and see where it is because they should have it mixed, mastered down. That's one of my favorite songs ever, I think.
Dude, I'm telling you, when you sent it to me, and I'm going to pull it up here on my phone and maybe give just a kind of a scratchy audio part of it. Mm-hmm. But, when you sent it to me, I'm like, dude, that is like a fantastic tune. Here, check this out. Check this out.
On the wheel, I was headed home. I punched the dash when a song came on. Hit the quick sack, felt a cold one coming on.
See, that's all I'm going to play because I don't want to spoil it for everybody. But dude, that's a great tune. That is a great tune.
Thank you. I'll get that. I'm telling you, I think if Luke Combs or Hardy or Morgan Wallen would sing that with me, I think we'd have ourselves a big old hit.
It'd bring Morgan Wallen back out into the good.
He's still on top of the charts. He's still at the top of the charts. It has been for 7 weeks.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, he's getting some headlining gigs too.
I know. Yeah. I know. He's coming back. He's coming back.
Yeah. I think that's we're going to work on that today. That I will. I'll get that up to you because I think that. Thank you for that's a great song. Thank you.
I know. I think it's one of your best. I really do. And I say that, about everything you release, but I do think it's one of your best without doubt.
That's way better than the other one.
That other one was good, but not as good as this one. This one is much better than the other one.
Yeah.
And then the next one's going to be even better than this one, which is better than the other one.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's called, I don't know if I can tell you the title.
You need to title it, "This one is better than that one, which was better than the other one."
Which one? Yeah. All right. I'll get that up to you because I just love to crank that song up. Sometimes I just crank that song up really loud, drive down the road with my dome light out.
That way you don't burn. See, that's one of those songs that you sent me while it was like 11:45 and I'm just dozing off in bed, and all of a sudden my phone goes off and I'm like, okay, I know that's Denim. I know it is. And then I get very leery about opening attachments, especially at 11:45 at night from you. But that one I kind of lay awake and just listen to over and over and over because I'm like, this is a good song.
My favorite is I saw our old creek bank and damn, it was on. See, we put a dam at the edge of the creek bank. It's really brilliant writing.
That's incredible.
We call that wordsmithing.
Wow.
It's like Aerosmithing, but with words.
That's no smithing like Aerosmithing with words, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, so
that's
pretty
awesome stuff.
We're
You're freezing, man. You're
really proud of that one. So what? Am I freezing? I'm moving here. Hello?
There you go.
There?
You're glitching. You're glitching.
Okay. I don't know why am I glitching. Is it the glasses?
I think the glasses might be doing it. It's keeping the UV rays from making the internet work.
From bleeding through. I think I'm there. You good? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're good now. You're good now. You're getting enough solar power through to make it work now. You're doing fine.
Yeah, well, good. All right. How are the phone lines doing? What's going on up there in Iowa? What's
man, dude, it's just been it's been another April Fool's Day. We've been bowing left to Memphis to you all morning long, and it's just
what's the craziest prank that's ever happened to you on April Fool's Day? You've either pulled or had done to you.
Oh man, that's putting me on the spot. The worst one that I ever had done to me was this has been about 20 years ago. I was in a local establishment in Webster City where I live, and this person came in, looked relatively attractive in the dark tavern light, and proceeded to tell me that the one night that we had spent together resulted in a love child, and had the belly and everything. Then as she got like right up into my face, I realized that you got a 5 o'clock shadow, so that's not real. But had me going for a little bit until I realized it was Rick.
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't remember you and I ever being together, and now that I see that you've got a 5 o'clock shadow, I know we've never been together.
The only thing that would make that story better is if his name was Rick Shaw, and you could be like, the night I rode a rickshaw,
resulted in a love child.
Yeah, this is our little boy Huffy.
And then
maybe
and our twins, the Schwinn twins.
The Schwinners.
The Schwinners.
Yeah. This is our other son, Banana Seat. Maybe that's a good question for the K97. What's the craziest prank that's ever been pulled on you on April Fool's Day? I want to hear that.
My morning team over on Mix 94.5, one of our other sister stations here at Alpha 4 Dodge, they tried to pull one on me this morning.
Why is it a sister station? I think that'd be more of a brother station.
I'm trying to be politically correct. So it was
station.
It was one of our stations, right? So they tried to pull one on me this morning. What they did is they put a what looked like was a commercial in my commercial lineup, and they had it titled like one of our local businesses. So when I look at it, I just go, oh, okay, well that's an ad for yada yada yada. So when it was supposed to play, it was supposed to be this. Well, let me see if I can find it real quick, and I'll just play it. This is going to do something to our streaming. I had somebody say, because I've played this a couple of times, I had somebody say, when you go to that, it doesn't play. Well, that's because they're listening to the streaming, which makes it a little more difficult. But
if it knocks me off, it's not my fault. It's not
it won't knock you off. Well, no, it won't knock you off. I mean, trust me, if the 3 cases of moonshine that you had last time we were together didn't knock you off, this isn't going to.
Okay.
Well, let me see if I can find it. Where did you go? All right. So they embedded this into my lineup of commercials, right?
Uh-huh.
And whoops. Now, why in the world? It's saying deleted. Why is it saying deleted? I wonder if they didn't delete it. They might have now that they know. Yeah. Oh, wait. Here we go. So this is what they tried to do, but I caught it. So it did not hit the end. Okay. Ready?
Ready.
Sounds like the morning train was just derailed. Happy April Fool's Day here. Yeah, you better turn over to Mix 94.5, the real #1 morning show.
Oh, I see what they did.
So I caught it because they're amateurs. So what I told my listeners to do, I gave them the phone number for the Mix 94.5 studio. And I said, here's what I need you to do. I need your help. I need you to call this number. The minute Jane and Jay answer, say the morning train is the best ride of the day, and then click, hang up, because they won't know who you are because they don't have caller ID. They barely got a phone. So, so anyway, I've had people messaging me left and right saying, I called them and I hung up. I called them and I hung up. So that's great. They're on their best day. They're not even half as good as me on my worst day.
No,
So
let's give out their cell numbers. That's fun.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Kind of like what Blake Shelton did to who was it? Adam Levine. Yeah.
So Rodney, I was talking to Rodney Carrington, and he was having some landscaping done over in Tulsa, and he couldn't get the sprinkler irrigation guy to come back. So I'm like, well, just put his cell number out on your socials. He goes, done. And that guy literally, they filed a lawsuit against Rodney. The guy got. I mean, it was hundreds of thousands of phone calls to the point where they tried to sue Rodney because they claimed loss of business because this guy, his phone was going off 24 hours a day to the point that he had to change his number because Rodney went on there and said, "Listen, I'd really like what is it, Bill Jacobson's irrigation to come out and fix that south zone because it won't work. He won't respond to my calls. Could you guys please help me and call him? Here's his cell number." And it was awesome. Needless to say, the guy came back out and fixed the irrigation system. Actually, got a new phone number.
Then he threw a lawsuit at him. That's nice.
Yeah. It didn't work out.
That's way awesome. Yeah, Adam Levine had that done by Blake Shelton. Remember, Blake Shelton gave that out on The Voice, and Adam had to change his number. That is a great idea. Speaking of Rodney, he's going to be up here performing in June in Des Moines, our capital.
He said that. He said he's going to be up there. Yeah, that's going to be a good one. He's on a tirade right now. We've written some new stuff, and that's going to be a good one.
Nice. That'll be fantastic to get him back. I don't think he's been up here for a few years, so be good to get him back here.
Yeah.
Hey man, along the lines of that, now I think of the whole giving out the cell phone number. I think you need to post the video again because I think it's one of the funniest things that you've ever done. I think it was you and Stormy where you're standing outside of a building on like a busy Nashville street and you're saying, What? Okay, then come out here. I'm wearing, and you start describing what the person next to you is wearing.
Yeah, that was Tom Mabe. That was that "You Want to Fight Me" prank. Yeah, we'll repost that. That was so funny, man. That was funny. Dude,
that one guy that one dirtbag with the overalls and no shirt underneath was about ready to punch you because you described him and said he's standing here with a hooker. I'm standing here with a hooker.
I don't know where that came from. I just looked at her and was like, she looks, and then boom, it came out, and I was like, I better go because that was a close one. Yeah.
Oh, you got to repost that video. That was hilarious.
All right, we'll repost that on Joe Denim on Facebook and Instagram.
Denim Joe. Yeah,
Denim Joe, there it is.
Denim Joe on Facebook. Check that out because that's funny as can be. Dude, I know you got a lot of things going on today because you got that bamboo you got to get in the ground. So let's get to some of these comments.
Let's get to it. There's Joe D.
Joe D.
Good morning, Train, Darren, and Joe. That's neat. Hello. How are you doing?
Did you say Train? Yes, you did. Oh, good morning, Train, Darren and Joe. Oh, I get it. Good, the morning Train.
The morning Train. That's neat. Jody, she might be a wordsmith.
Nice. Good play on words, Jody. Way to go. Yeah. Let's see. Eric, hello. Eric. How are you doing? Doing great, Eric.
Nira Tarova. What's it? Nana Talova. What's his last name? That's a weird name.
No, it's we call him Kneebone.
Okay. See, old NT. Oh, there's old Stumpy. How you doing, old buddy?
Yep. Good old Stumpy. Good morning, boys. Let's have a happy day. Wow the glasses.
Yeah. Wow the glasses.
Stumpy, how do you have the right to wow anybody about anything?
Yeah.
You are a wow. Okay, good morning to you. Thanks for jumping on with us. Dawn, good morning. Darren and Joe, good morning. Dawn.
Hello, Dawn. Read off.
Look at that. Dr. Kim Baker. Listening and watching from Minnesota.
Minnesota up there. Hey, how's it going there, Dr. Baker?
Awesome. Joe could just sing it, don't you think? Sing what? The song. Yeah.
Road Rage, yeah.
Yeah, Drake had to come back. Can you hear me now? Good. Drake he tends to breathe in too many fumes at work, and then he gets on his phone and does this kind of stuff,
That's great.
Diane, good morning to you too. Good morning to Darren and Joe. Brian, hey guys. By the way, we call him Booger.
Booger, okay. I'm not going to ask why. You should hear how apprehensive they are when they answer. LOL, it's funny. Oh, she's talking about calling in the other station.
Yes, Terry must have called. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, that's funny. I'll bet they are apprehensive because I'm not kidding. I've been getting messages all morning, phone calls in the studios. Hey, I called. I called. I'll bet they were flooded. Don't mess with the morning train, man.
Yeah, don't. It's the best.
Booger again. Darren, did you get my tag on Facebook about Spangler looking for someone to perform? I did. Yes, and I'm going to talk to Joe and Amanda about that off air here in just a little bit. Thanks for that, Booger. Appreciate that.
Yeah, come on.
Let's see. John, good morning, guys. Always funny. Thanks. No, thank you, John. Appreciate that, man. We do our best. Let's see. Tammy says, I saw that about Rodney Carrington June 4th. That's right, the weekend before Country Thunder. Okay, there you go. So he's going to be here. Dude, you got to like climb in his trunk and come with him or something.
Maybe we'll do that. That could be hilarious.
Oh, you guys, are you kidding? You guys will blow up the Capitol.
It's not. I don't know if we're allowed in the same state anymore.
Drake said, I think it rubs off on me from the Helton bloodlines. Yeah, but yeah, get used to it, man, because you're going to have a partial Helton very, very soon. So such is the way it goes.
Yeah, take that, Drake.
Brother, what do you got going on this weekend? Where are you performing? You got the scoreboard again?
We are not at scoreboard. I am zapping out of town to parts unknown for a minute to do some turkey hunting and just get away from it for a second. So
good for you.
We will not be at the scoreboard this Saturday if you're coming down.
Speaking of, did we have some people from our area pop down last Saturday night?
It got really drunk really quick, so possibly. Yeah. I remember somebody saying, I weren't sure if they said Ohio or Iowa or Indiana. Yes, the place was packed last week. We had an absolute blast. It rained 7 inches last Saturday, literally.
Wow, no kidding.
It was as bad as the floods of 2010 down here almost. It was crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah, but we played through it. It was raining so hard on that tin roof on that huge bar that we're like, that's pretty rough. All right, well, here we go.
That's good. See, you should have recorded that. That would have been a great sound effect for background.
Oh, yeah, it would have been great. But no, it was packed last Saturday. The rains went down, but we'll be back there on the 10th, April 10th for a big deal. So
fantastic. You got to understand, if you don't know Joe real well, when he says, it got drunk real quick, what that means is he hits the stage at 9, but by 7 he was already drunk, and I mean 7 a.m. So
yeah, on a scale of one to Randy Travis, I think I was a Hank Jr. So,
oh, dude, get A1 to send me a copy of Back Road Road Rage if you would, please, as soon as you can. Because I'm not kidding. I got people asking to hear that, so we got to get that on the airwaves.
I'm going to get it on the airwaves and fast. I'm going to call over there, and you know what? I'm going to get on them right now. Be like, get me that song.
That's the man. And get those glasses back to Elvis.
Otherwise, my Back Road Rage might flare up on him.
Back Road Rage.
Yeah, take that. Better known as the acronym is BRRR.
That's Iowa, man. Hey, enjoy your turkey hunting. I'm sure I'll get lots of messages during that period. So, you know. Love you, brother.
Soon.
Take care. Have a great day.
See
you, man. Buddy Joe Denim. Woo, yeah, it's something different every week with him, I tell you. Anyway, Thursday from Tennessee right here on the morning train. Wow, that guy. Anyway, he's going to send a copy for everybody that's been asking about where's Back Road Rage. It's going to be here, man. It's cool, too. It really is. I think it's one of his best. It is 18 before the top of the hour. We are still sitting right now at 19 degrees in Fort Dodge. Now, again, we're going to hit the K97 weather in just a little bit. Don't forget, coming up next hour, we are going to have great former NASCAR superstar Kenny Wallace is going to be on with us. He's heading to Webster City to the historic Hamilton County Speedway for the big USMTS race that's going on starting tomorrow night and Saturday night. And Kenny's going to take time out of his busy schedule and be on the morning train with us. So make sure